In this video, we're going to show you how to install a front window regulator assembly in your Nissan Altima. The process for the right side is the same as the left. Remove the cap behind the door handle using a small pick. Using a Phillips head bit or screwdriver, remove the screw. Using a plastic trim tool, go around here and lift up, or use your hands and pull straight up. Under there will be two 10mm bolts. Remove those. Then we're going to go around the door with a plastic trim tool, popping the clips up. If you don't have one of those, you could just use your hands and give it a nice pull. Once the door is up, go ahead and lift straight up. We're going to take the cables out of the door handle, pull it out of the bracket, and then pull the ball out of the socket. Do the same thing on the top. I'm going to push this little light out in the bottom and undo the connector. There's a little tab on the top. Push down on the tab, pull it out, put that to the side. We're going to take off all the plugs out of the window switch. There's tabs on the top, push on those, and pull out. This one has it on the side. If you're really struggling to get these, you can push this switch straight up, pull it through, push on the tabs, take them out. Remove all the 10mm bolts around this panel. Using a small pick, I'm going to pry back just a little bit. Get access to the two holes in either side. Ours just has a little bit of tape over it. Once you can see in those, I'm going to reconnect my window switch. Turn my key on. So you can gain access to these 10mm bolts. Remove those. I like to use a magnet or something to ensure that you don't drop the bolts inside. Once we have those out, we're going to roll the window back up. We're going to take some painter's tape and put 3 strips over the window so that when we take this regulator out, the window can't fall down and shatter the glass inside of the door. With the window taped up, we're going to put the window motor down. I'm going to drop it all the way. We're going to remove the plug off of the window motor. While you're here, you could also remove the screws for the window regulator. We're going to flip the panel over. We're going to take out the 3 bolts, remove the 3 8mm screws for the window motor. When you do this, make sure you have a hand on the window motor in the front. We're going to pull the regulator off and grab the window motor. And you can remove them. Install the screw into the window regulator. Do the same thing on the other side. The big washer goes in the bottom left. Put the regulator in the middle. And grab your window motor. And line that up on the back side. Screw the 8mm bolts into the window motor. And then snug them down. On the front side, tighten down the 10mm bolts going to the regulator rails. Install the plug into the motor. Pull your door cables out. Put the panel back in place. Put all the 10mm back into the door. Put the window motor up. You'll grab the window. You can take your tape off. Put the window down. You may need to help it just a little bit until it's lined up with the hole for you to put your 10 mils back in. Once you have those installed by hand, snug them down. Test to see if the window works. Undo the plugs out of the window switch. We'll install this switch back in the door. Slide the little light harness through the bottom of the door. Like that. Put these balls back into their sockets. And then push them into place. Same thing on top. That harness is through here. We're going to make sure we can access this harness through the front of the door. Hang the door card. Then we're going to snap the door into place. Give it a little pull, make sure it's secure. Grab this harness. Install the connectors. Push this harness back in there. Install the switch back into the door. Put in your 2 door screws. Put in the Phillips head screw up top. Install this cover with the front facing first. Push in. That's back in. Take your armrest, put it in, pop it down, give it a pull, make sure it's in place. Plug in the little light. Push the harness back up in there. Put the bottom in first and then swivel up and click it into place.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.